The following review is going to be on Studio Series 86, Leader Class Dinobot Snarl. So stay tuned. Rodimusbill here, and today we're finally doing our long-sought Dinobot Snarl, our Leader Class Studio Series 86, number 19. We've been looking for this guy for a year, and my target finally got him in. But first we'll take a look at the package. There is Snarl in his stegosaurus mode, Transformers the movie, Studio Series 8619, Dinobot Snarl. You got the Transformers logo. Transformers the movie. There's the UPC. Leader Class. There's Dinobot's his robot, his dinosaur head. Plastic-free packaging except tape and glue. Big screen inspired scale detail backdrop. Battle of Autobot City. Snarl and the Autobots must find a way to destroy Unicron before Cybertron is devoured. And backdrop included. Woo! Finally got Snarl. I had this guy ordered from Entertainment Earth. And as soon as I got in my Target store, I was so happy. Now we're going to actually open them up. Alright, so we're going to do a live unboxing. We're just going to cut the tape right there. And slide them open. Alright, so First, we'll take a look at the backdrop. It is Battle of Autobot City. There is Autobot City getting destroyed. And let's see. Yeah, that's just languages. This is our instruction booklet. Transformers the movie and Dinobot Snarl. Now, do you have to do anything? Yeah, he comes apart, so you got to snap this piece on when you first get him. And then just, that's how you do robot mode, blah, 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 all this good stuff. His tail storage underneath him. So that's going to be fun. Put that to the side. And here is Snarl. First, let's just take this out. We'll do this one at a time. And this must be his sword. I gotta cancel my Entertainment Earth order. Good thing they just moved that back. And it's just a sword. Very nice silver or gunmetal gray, or I think it's silver. 5mm port there, 5mm port here. Alright, now this is the piece that you've got to put on his back. It's just a regular, you just snap it in. Friction hinge, I think they call these. See, right off the bat, these are like rubber, not too thick. And there is Snarl. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and is there just 6? Yep, there is 6. Woo-wee! And we finally got Snarl. Right off the bat, I could see he's very nice and heavy. Now we turn him around. Now let's show you the directions real quick. And we're going to do this by the book. So, let's see. He goes right there between that. So you just snap in it. And then I think you fold this upon itself. Yes, because I watched the review already. So, 2 holes. And they always have like a little cut end right there. So we'll just, let's see, we'll just, come on. Come on. Oh man, how do you do this? It says to snap it. Yeah, I don't want to break it, but wait. Let's go over those. Let's use those grooves. Oh, man. This guy's a... What the heck? All right. I want to do this live. It just says you pop it on. So, We'll figure it out. Can't take us that long. There we go. And he goes like that. And so I think you just... No, how do you do this? Okay, so... You pull... Oh, you know what? Did I do it right? Yeah, we did it right. Oh, no. Oh, you know what? I think we did it backwards. There we go. So, always listen to the directions. There. So, you got the spikes facing down. So, now that you do it down, then you fold this up. And you got these two tabs into these two slots. And that is Snarl. Alright, so now he's fully built. Let's see. And see, follow the directions. Spikes facing down. And then the sword goes in the hand, as always. Or the sword goes on the back. Not a big deal. No earth shatterings, you know, something there. Okay, now let's do our little review of him. Alright, so the face. Love that cartoon accurate face. Very good. Almost looks like Sludge with the face. You got the blue eyes, the silver, the black. Now the original ones, well, that's cool. That opens up. The original ones were a diacline, so they all had little cockpits in it. But let's see. So you got the head there. Oops. You got the shoulders. Let's see. The head can do 360 degrees. He's got a little up and down movement. Now let's see the arm. Nice ratchet right there. If you move the arm out, then you can do it all 360 degrees. The elbow is on a rotation, so you got 360 degrees on the elbow, and then the hand rotates 360 degrees. It goes out like that. I like when they add that little piece in here. So the other arm the same way, and then this double jointed for transformation, and then it moves like that. So you've got a 360 degrees waist rotation. You've got kick that far, and then, wow, you can kick that far back. And I like his legs are not as loose as Sludge's were. Although this, I'm surprised. This could be a problem. Right now, it's not. And then you got rotation at the upper thigh. Nice ratchet on the knee, 90 degrees. And then the feet, yes, you can move them like that. And the toes go up and down. And that is Snarl. We finally got our 4th Dinobot out of 5. And they just announced, I believe, that Swoop will be coming out July or around there of this year. So far, there's been no pictures that leaked. Now, back to Snarl. He's pretty good. Very little backpack. He's just got this little, he's got the tail and that part of the spikes. But he's pretty much all solid. Yeah, you got little solid, this little empty little hollow right there in the foot. Not a big deal. There is the other foot. Oh, the dino head's probably up here. You got these little feet. They just hang out back there, which I don't mind. I actually like that. And there he is. Alright, now let's bring his Dinobot brothers out and then transform them. Now we're going to do some strange comparisons. Okay, first we're going to bring in Core Class Snarl, our other new Snarl. So that's the little Core Class one that combines into Volcanicus. Then we're going to bring in our Cyberverse Snarl. Alright, so we're going to bring you different Snarl throughout the ages. And then, of course, we have the Power of the Primes Snarl. This guy's pretty good. And then we got the movie-verse Snarl. This guy wasn't in the movies, but they did do a movie-verse on all the Dinobots. So that is this guy. Let's see. We'll bring in Optimus Prime. So now, if you ever watched that one episode with the meteor where they create Swoop and Snarl, I think that is a pretty good scale. All right. Now we're going to bring in our Dinobots. All right. First, we're going to bring in Grimlock and Wheelie. Now, before they threw in Wheelie, just for like, because to make up for the price, but now they're like, you know what, forget it. Inflation sucks, so we're not going to give you anything extra. So that is Grimlock and Snarl. We'll put him back there. Let's see. Next came Slug or Slag with Daniel. Slag was the original term, meaning molten lava. And then everybody started getting, oh no, slag is a bad word in England. So now he's Slug. So that is that. And then Sludge, my favorite Dinobot, but the worst out of the studio series. I think his dinosaur mode does have, he's the only dinosaur mode that I have problems with. And that is Sludge. And we're going to bring in Rodimus Prime, Kingdom Class. So I could see this, that size. And then we're going to bring in Ultra Magnus. So I'm going to have to go rewatch Transformers the movie to see exactly how this is proper scale. But I know Ultra Magnus was a big guy. All right. And then now we're going to bring in a group shot of what we've got so far in the Dinobots. So we're just going to bring these guys in. And they are nice looking. They are, and Swoop was just revealed. So we're going to take a couple snapshots of that. So out of all these, like I said, Grimlock, perfect. Slug, almost perfect. Sludge, a lot of kibble on the legs, and that dinosaur mode, though, just the stomach is just... But anyway, this is Snarl's review, and Snarl's pretty damn good. All right, and we'll put these guys back. Oh, yeah, and I thought I'd bring in Blur, because later on, we're going to try to have Blur bring in the Dinobots. Like in the... We're going to try to recreate that scene in Transformers. And we'll just do one little picture of that. All right, now we're going to transform Snarl into the dinosaur mode. Okay, before we transform him, I just want to show you something. You can put his sword right here. There's a 5mm port there. Or you can just put it right back here. And then now you don't have to worry about the sword. So we're just going to put that aside. And what we're going to do is work from the top and the bottom. So we're going to come back here, untab these two tabs, and pull this out. I'm going to flip the head down and pull this up. Then what you're going to do is you got a tab there and a tab here and a slot and a slot. And we're going to close this together. Now we're going to work on the arms. All right, so you're going to put this tab up here in a double joint, but you're going to break the arm. So right here, see, that's how you break this big joint in the back. And then you connect that into here. Okay, you want to take this leg, pull this out, flip the foot around, and then you fold this in. Okay, and then we'll just leave it like so. Other side, we're going to fold this up, double hinge, and tab it in there where he broke the elbow. So I'm going to pull this out, flip it around, and put this in. There. Now the top is done. Okay, so we're going to rotate the waist. Now here's what you got to do. Right here, it's a slider. So you want to grab it, and you want to move this inwards. Let's see. Why can't I do it? We'll try the other side first. What the heck? I just tried this and it worked before. All right. See, you got this little black tab pulls out. So it's right there. So what you want to do is you got to do a lot of force and you want to pop that out. All right. So now that is done. See, against the white, you got these two little things in. Then you come back here. You want to take this and fold this out. Take this leg, rotate it up like that, and then rotate it around like so. And just keep this open. Okay? The other leg, we're going to take this part, fold it around, take this, rotate it around, straighten up, and you got this little slot is going to go on that tab like that. Alright? So, this is what we got so far. You can fold the feet down if you want right now. Now, we're going to start folding these in. When you get to about here, you're going to take the foot, you're going to take this knee and pull it out, and then you're going to pull the dinosaur head out and tab that back in. Alright? Let's do it here on this side. You take this right here, push that out. This one's a little harder because you don't have those tabs. So you just got to fold this out like that and close this in. So now you can put these together if you want. Alright. So that's what we got so far. Now, oh, and if I didn't show you before, then you want to extend this out like that. Okay, it's on a slider. You just pull it out. So now what you can do is you're going to get these, swing around the legs like that. Okay? And then what you want to do is this whole thing will lift up. And you want to get the yellow underneath there. And you want to just shimmy this back. So you got to line it all up. You got to get the feet in right. There. Is that right? No, not yet. Lift this up. Sometimes it goes in. I don't know why it's not working right now. It just wants to be stubborn. It always does that on the video. There it goes. And keep it together. Keep it together. There. And then, let's see, which one has the tab? Okay, this has a tab right here. So this goes first, and this goes second, and then you tab it together like that. So that's what you got so far. Rotate this leg around, extend this out like that, and then these you just want to extend out, kind of like, I kind of like to see where the cutout right there is. I like to do just like that. Put the foot in there, swing this around, just like that. And then on this, you got these two tabs. We'll go into these two slots right here, like so. And I believe we are done. Let's see, and you squeeze the head together, and now it's the matter of finagling the legs how you want it. That's good. That's good. So the hard part is when you shift these legs out. Sometimes they're really, really hard, and sometimes they won't be that hard. But he is pretty cool, and that is how the stegosaurus was. Now, for the sword, you've got these two tabs here, and on the back of the sword you got these two holes here. So what you want to do is you can just slide these in here, and there he is. That is Snarl in his robot mode. And he looks pretty cool. Now, I will say what everybody else is saying. Why couldn't these yellow be gold? And that is the $10 million question. Why isn't these gold? Or why aren't they gold? No one knows. They could have easily just used the gold instead of the yellow. But even so, I do like them. He's a pretty cool figure. And let's see, what is he moves? Now, you can open the mouth. You got some detail in there, but no blast effect compatible in the mouth. And then you got the front legs, can move here and move there. The back legs, again, they're on a ratchet. So you can move all the back legs. You know, you want them hunched out like that. That's fine. And then you take some blast effects and you can make his tail shoot. There you go. So I know they don't really go up any further, but I guess in robot mode we could use them. We'll do that once we reverse transform them back. So there is your Snarl. And he's pretty cool. So yeah, you got the split head, but that's just what he is. You got the blue eyes. Like I said, you got the mouth moves. And these are like a hard rubber. They're not completely plastic. See, these are really rubber back here. And this is more... So these are the most rubbery ones. But you got that cool, you got some blue, you got red, you got this gray and the black. I mean, you got some circuitry there. Pretty cool, like a piston. You got all the robot detailing in the back is pretty cool. You got more spikes on the tail. And the other side. So the bottom's not as bad as Sludge is. I mean, he pretty much no hollow spaces. And if you want to put the tail of the sword here, you can put the sword on top. But the instructions tell you just to hide it. Like I said, but also you can put them there. But the instructions say to hide it on the bottom. The storage. And that is Snarl. So far, the hardest Dinobot to get, I think. And I couldn't believe it when my Target had him. Alright, now let's do some comparisons. I think we'll build up to the Studio Series comparisons, and we're going to do some other ones. Here is Power of the Primes. So you've got the two Snarls. Again, he's got the very high back leg here, very low leg here. So these are very, very similar with the spikes. He's got more spikes on the tail though. But you get the red, you get the gray, you get the black. So, and this wasn't that bad. I mean, the head is a little weird, but this was our Power of the Prime Snarl. And then we're gonna look at our Cyberverse Snarl. Now he had a gimmick, so this is all one. But still Stegosaurus. I mean, this guy's more flat, not as so humpy like the other one is. All right, and then we've got our movie Stegosaurus. Berry spines all over. Now this guy's weird because he has a fake head in here somewhere. So I don't know why. It's just he's got a fake head just to make it with the aesthetic. But that is our movie Snarl that we never saw in a movie. And he's pretty cool. I love this guy. Alright. Power of the Primes. Now, no, we got Legacy Core Class Snarl. Yeah, the back leg's not bad. Not that looking good. But he is a Combiner, which is pretty cool. And that is Snarl again. Stegosaurus. Humped up back like that, and face split open. So there's a lot of stuff on Snarl that will be constant. Alright, so Blur, get the Dinobots in. So here is Blur, I guess how he would try to lasso the Dinobot. So I think this is about good size. Do we forget anything? Oh yeah, let's do the other Dinobots. Alright. We've got the Grimlock, the king of the dinos. Now, you got to remember, back in 1984, we thought differently on the dinosaurs. We thought the T-Rex would look like this, but now it's more like this. But back then, that's what we thought T-Rexes look like. So here is our king of the dinosaur, Grimlock. King of the Dinobots. And this figure is pretty cool. I mean, all the Dinobots are pretty cool. I mean, so this one I think is the closest to what he is on his G1 figure, but the other ones they got a lot more complicated. All right, and then we're gonna bring in Slugs-Slag. Oh, that's why I think Blur was trying to lasso Slag and Grimlock in, so that's about good size. There's Slug. So he's pretty cool. He's pretty high up there. But again, the mounts move. So there is Slug with Snarl. Again, gold face, gold tail. Don't know why they use the yellow. But pretty cool. And then we're going to bring in Sludge, my favorite. Even though I don't like this version. Here's what I don't like about it. This part right here, it's so square, and then it cuts up to the tail, and it just looks funny to me. But that is, again, a Brontosaurus, which I don't think they exist now. It's more Apiosaurus or something else. But back then in '84, this was the Brontosaurus, and that's how these guys make it. So we're going to bring in all our Dinobots. We're going to bring in Grimlock, Sludge, Snarl, and Slag. And how can we do these where you could see them all? All right, Grimlock, stay like that. Stay there. Stay like that. Group shot. Thank you. And that is our Dinobots minus Swoop. And as a group, I think they look really, really good together. Almost masterpiece material, I think, anyway. And so do most people. I like the colors, the gold, and I said Swoop just got released, the photos of him, and he looks to be a perfect addition to this. And now we're going to bring in Optimus Prime. So we know that one old episode where the Dinobots take down Optimus. And so this is probably accurate. This is the good size for Optimus Prime and the Grimlock. So, Dinobots, destroy Devastator like they ever did before. But, come on, stay up, Grimlock. There you go. And there is Optimus Prime with the Dinobots. So, like I said, all we're missing so far is Swoop. Don't know when he'll be, but we all know he's coming out soon. And that completes our Dinobots. So, I don't know what they're going to do after they get all 5 Dinobots out. Maybe they'll start making more. I know there is a kit for Sludge where you can make him into the water dinosaur. I can't think of his name right now. All right. And you know what? We'll throw in, since Season 3, we'll throw in Rodimus Prime with the Dinobots. Because Roddy is... Now, in the 3rd season was weird, because Grimlock stayed in dinosaur mode the whole entire season. He was more comedy than, more comedy than serious. But, and let's see, Ultra Magnus. Yes, I don't know about that scale. But Ultra Magnus is a big guy, kind of like Skyfire. So, you don't know. Alright, and that is it for our comparison. Now, if you're new to my channel, or if you've been here before, you know I always do reverse transformation. And now I do that because reviewers that don't do them both do you a disservice. Because most of the time they start in alt mode, which is usually expanding it when you contract it for vehicle mode or alt mode. So I always do it as they are packaged. This guy was packaged in robot form. So we started in robot, and now we're going to do reverse transformation. So, sword goes off, We're going to unpeg this and bring that out to the side. Then come back over here. We're going to unpeg these. And then we're going to let's see, we're going to pull them out. Okay, lift this up, and that'll let us free the legs. So we're going to separate the legs, pull these out for right now. Let me back up on the camera. All right, and then we could, well, let's just start with the knees. We're going to pull this out again to put the head back in, and then close it back up. And then this is a little different. Okay, so pull your legs up. Just put it there so you can flip it over. Okay. Now once you put these together, these two tabs right here are going to fit somehow. This rests right in kind of like that. And then you close that up and pick that up. And now one foot's almost done. So you come to here, pull this up, fold this head in, close this up, come to the outside. I'm going to fold this leg up. We're just going to take it, untab it, and bring it back here. And then you're going to turn it sideways. See, somehow these two will fit right inside this groove, like that. And then you want to close this up. We'll put the toes out. And now, here, we'll do it with the white background. See that black right there? We want to get rid of it like that. And then again here. Whew, that scares me. All right. So now we got the feet done. Rotate it around and snap them down. All right. So we'll just do the arms like that right now. We're going to separate the tail. Come on. There we go. Separate the tail. These will tab in. You got this little tab here. We'll just go right. Boom. And then pull this down once. Flip it up. These two tabs go in here. And while you're back here, you can reach up the head. Flip the head up. Pull that down. And now he's got dino arms. So come over the side of the arm. Take the arm and extend it out. Like that. Remember, fold this up, rotate this, fold this in, fold that down, cracking it there, and then you got to make sure it snaps into place. You got one arm done. Okay, so we'll do the same with the other arm. Pull the arm out, rotate the foot, fold this all back, untab it here, and then click that in. The other arm is done. And now we are back to Snarl in his robot mode. And this guy is, I mean, he's like flawless. In both modes, he couldn't be more perfect. Yeah, he's got some little weird stuff like with the legs. But other than that, and he's the only Dinobot we have right now that did not come with a gun and came with a sword. Now, I know Swoop is coming with Grimlock's sword, but Slug and Sludge still have their guns and not their swords. So I'm sure a third party will have the, whoops. No, that's right. I'm sure a third party will have the other swords. And pretty good. I mean, barely no backpack. You got these that hang off the arms, aren't bad. Nice posability. I mean, he's got all the right moves. Transformation, they always try new things with this guy. You know, I like the ratchets. Not like Sludge, but this guy's got, I think the legs are going to last on this guy. His face is pretty cool. And everything else, what can I say? We've got 4 down and 1 to go, and I can't wait for Swoop. And this guy I almost gave up on. I actually ordered him through Entertainment Earth at the holidays with free shipping, but they pushed him back to May. And I walked to my Target store, and boom, They had one of him and one of Optimus Primal, so I picked them up. All right, so that is this review. Please like and subscribe, turn on notifications. And if you watch some of my shorts, I don't know if there's on my normal videos, but now there is a super buy. So if you liked my video and you want to help the channel, because these figures are not getting any cheaper, click on the super buy and you could help the channel grow. This is not my normal job, as I've told you before, or if you're new to my channel, I am actually work in forensics, which I keep saying I'm going to have videos about what I do. Eventually I'll put videos, but if you want to know, latent print examiner, look it up. That's what I do. And I fight crime my own way, and I would be an Autobot if I could. All right, like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and I'll see you next time. Rodimusbill out. Can't wait for Swoop to finish our Dinobots. Me, Snarl, not the king. Out.
Snarl like too, Sludge. Like whole bunch. Yes, me, Grimlock, stop stumbling. Dinobots, transform and end chaos. Me, Grimlock, command you.